Good morning. This is Send 7 World News in 7 minutes. I'm Stephen Devincenzi. Today is Monday, the 26th of February, 2024. Starting in Europe today. In Ukraine and around the world, there were ceremonies this weekend to mark 2 years since Russia started its full invasion of Ukraine. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Belgian Prime Minister Alexander De Croo, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, and European Union Commission President Ursula von der Leyen visited President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv this weekend. Von der Leyen said that there will be a free and independent Ukraine.
We're here to tell you that Europe will continue to stand at your side for as long as it takes, with more financial support, more ammunition, more training for your troops. There will be a free and sovereign Ukraine.
Trudeau said that Ukraine is fighting for the freedom of other democratic nations.
Your fight is our fight. You are fighting for your sovereignty, for your territory, for your language, for your culture, for your democracy, but also for our democracy.
Zelensky said that 31,000 Ukrainian soldiers have died in the war. He also said that Ukraine will win. Ukraine's defense minister, Rustem Umerov, said that half of promised Western military aid has not arrived on time and said that this costs Ukrainian lives.
50% of commitments are not delivered on time. So basically, whatever committed that doesn't come on time will lose people, will lose territories.
Italy and Canada signed new security pacts for Ukraine. The United Kingdom said that it would spend £245 million on artillery ammunition for Ukraine. NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg announced more NATO support for Ukraine.
Just in the past days and weeks, NATO allies have announced new packages of aid worth billions of dollars. These cover key capabilities like artillery ammunition, air defense and combat boats, as well as F-16 equipment and spare parts, drones, and the mining equipment. More support is on the way.
Russia launched drone and missile attacks on Ukrainian cities this weekend. In the southern city of Odessa, one person was killed, and in Dnipro, a 94-year-old man was killed in his home. Russian artillery fire killed 3 civilians in Kherson region and 2 civilians in Zaporizhia region this weekend. Ukraine has shot down several Russian aeroplanes over Ukraine in the last few days, including an A-50, of which Russia is believed to have only about 10. Germany has legalized cannabis for personal use. From the 1st of April, adults will be allowed to possess up to 25 grams of marijuana in public and up to 50 grams in private, and will be allowed up to 3 cannabis plants at home. Non-profit cannabis clubs will be able to sell cannabis. Recreational use of marijuana is now legal in 9 countries, not including the United States, where states have different laws. In Spain, 10 people are believed to have died in a fire in Valencia. The fire started in one apartment block on Thursday evening and spread to another building. Both buildings have been largely destroyed by the fire. Africa. In Tunisia, former President Monsef Marzouki has been sentenced to 8 years in prison in absentia. A court said that Marzouki, who lives in exile in France, has broken laws on incitement and called for the overthrow of the government of President Kais Saied. However, Marzouki's lawyer has called the sentence politically motivated. President Kais Saied has been accused of strengthening his own power and weakening the powers of parliament and other authorities since becoming president of Tunisia in 2019. Presidential elections are expected in November. In Zimbabwe, an Australian tourist is missing in the Victoria Falls National Park. Zimbabwe's National Parks Authority has said that police, sniffer dogs and drones are being used to search for the 67-year-old man. In the United States, former President Donald Trump won the South Carolina Republican primary, winning 60% of votes, with Nikki Haley winning 40%. Despite most analysis showing that it is almost impossible for Haley to become the Republican candidate for president, she has said that she will stay in the race.
We need to beat Joe Biden in November. I don't believe Donald Trump can beat Joe Biden.
In Mexico, presidential candidate Claudia Sheinbaum has said that she has been flooded with hate messages after her phone number was published online. One of the children of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has also had his phone number leaked. Mexico will almost certainly have its first female president this year, as both of the main candidates are women. Sheinbaum represents the governing left-wing Morena party, and Xochitl Gálvez represents the conservative PAN party. Asia. In Russia, the body of opposition leader Alexei Navalny has been given to his mother 8 days after his death. Navalny's mother has said that authorities are stopping her from having a public funeral. In China, a fire in an apartment block has killed at least 15 people. Officials in the city of Nanjing suggested that the fire may have been caused by electric bikes being stored at the bottom of the building. And in India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi led prayers underwater this weekend in his home state of Gujarat. In an underwater diving suit with oxygen tanks, Modi visited the area that is believed by Hindus to be the ancient city of Dwarka, which was submerged underwater thousands of years ago. Modi performed underwater prayers at the ancient site. If you haven't yet listened to the bonus episode from this weekend, then please do. I spoke to Professor Graham Robertson about the life and death of Alexei Navalny. A massive thank you to Ana Maria in Germany and Laura in Spain for becoming our newest supporters. If you would like to help to support us and have access to the transcripts of every episode and our weekly news quiz, go to send7.org. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.